Well, good evening, internets. This is me, DP Knudten, for another Bookward Bound, the ongoing adventure where I actually do a live stream and write a new book with the goal of having it done and ready to go by January 1st, 2021. 301 consecutive days of live streams, and this is episode, I'm thinking 34? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, well, it is. And I'm actually going to start working on that book or continue working on that book tonight. And some nights I work on outlining or mind mapping the book. Other nights I'll actually do some writing. And some other nights I'll just kind of complain about not having any ideas and not actually wanting to write. Well, tonight's one of those nights where I'm going to actually do some writing. So we last left our hero working on this part of the book, which is actually the last section of the book where I'm inviting people to take everything they've learned from the book, hopefully been any inspiration that may have been developed during the book, and actually get out there and start building your personal brand online using the incredible free power tools of social media to do so. So, all right, I'm looking at this, and I think everything's cool, so I'm going to look for a different section. Something to write about. So I'm not a fiction writer. I got that. Birth of a brand. Oh, that's a big subject. So why are you on the cover? That's why. Yeah, that's fine for now. Branding gets personal. A logo is not a brand. How about we do that? I know it is not a brand. And I'm doing 16 point for the chapter beginnings, 16 point bolded. But the body copy style is going to be 11 point Palatino. And that's what I'm starting here. So a logo is not a brand. The Alex 13, that's not right. The word brand is one of those that we all pretend to know what it means, but in actuality, there's the word brand is one of those that we all pretend to know what it means, but in actuality, there's a great deal of variance in. There's a great deal how we'd define it. For some, it's little more than the consistent use of color, type, logo, and tagline. For others, it's it refers to little more than the packaging, the packaging that the product comes in. And for people like me, it's something else entirely. The complete philosophical and authentic foundation for every decision, every question, every communication, and every decision, communication. I don't need to say every time. Every decision, communication, and for every decision, communication, and interaction between a company, its people, and its what I want customer. And its customer. I'm going to look up dictionary. Ooh, spelled dictionary incorrectly. How about that? I want to see what the dictionary calls brand. Oh, can't type. Oop. Let's go back here. Take a look at dictionary's definition you'll find, let's see, like you'll find you'll typically find a lot of focus on what call packaging version. On the packaging version. What do I want to do? If you look at any dictionary's definition, you'll typically find a lot of focus on what I would call the packaging variant. brand name, brand image, brand color. But that's just the beginning of what modern brand actually is. I've had a minor war participated in a minor war about this topic with a friend of mine who is more or less brand agnostic at best and brand hostile at worst. Brand agnostic. Hold on. There we go. Brand hostile at worst. Why? Because he believes that branding is unnecessary. That was interesting spelling. Thank God for autocorrect, right? For most interactions, digital marketing space, since it's just so easy to convert to funnel eyes marketing programs that can lead to sales. Let's call this the transaction. Just point of view. Transaction focus. Focus point of view. And he's probably right. Right. If you're selling things that come in boxes, cans, or bags, dot serial when it's an instant trip back to your childhood. I think that's going to be the start of a new section. And I'm going to 13, bold, and then when am I talking about brand versus commodity? All right. See, this is what happens. You start writing something and you go, wait a minute. Am I talking about this anywhere in this book? Not so far. I might talk about it here. Brand versus commodity. I'd rather be the former. If you're not the one, you're the other. That's one of them. You're not the one, you're the other. This is the title of one of my more popular presentations. Brand versus commodity. If you're not the one, you're the other. Ooh. What the heck? Oh my God. There we go. Brand versus commodity. If you're not the one, you're the other. I am going to label this thing as yellow. And I want the, how do I make those show up? I'm going to give it a flag. I'm going to give it a yellow flag. Yellow flag means I've started writing, but I've not. Let's see, brand. So why are you on the cover? I'm gonna flag this thing. Blue flag will mean it's been written, but it's not been finally edited, and then green means totally done. All right. focus on something. Four more. After all, lifelong relationship can have a multitude of transactions. And if your services don't come in a box, can, or bag, relationship is the only thing should be selling. Blah, blah, blah. Up in a Pepsi house. That was my dad's preferred soft drink. It pepper. Like so many boys, second born boys I did not idolize father like my older brother did. I chafed. No, I took a reflexive, contrarian position at every possible opportunity. So, of course, I'm a Coca-Cola guy. A lot more to it than natural. Oh, I gotta look up this word, pusillanimity. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. Pusillanimity. Sorry, cut and paste. I can't. Small-mindedness. Lack of courage or determination, timidity. No, that's pusillanimous. That's not natural. What's that kind of... But there's a lot more to it than that. Than natural. Natural self-definition. I got to think about this. All right. I'm going to have to chew on this a while. And that's okay, because I've got plenty of time to work on this. And the key thing is that I keep working at it on a regular basis. So if I were to turn this nightly live stream into the equivalent of going to the dentist's office, I'm going to stop doing it. So instead, it's not that I've hit an insurmountable problem. It's I've run into something I need to chew on a little bit. I need to let my subconscious noodle it a while. And so I'm going to, because I don't want this to become this really pain in the butt chore. I want it to be something that I actually find entertaining, because here's the thing. If I'm entertained writing this book, it's going to be much more entertaining for someone to read and hopefully get information out of. So I'm going to take what I've done tonight and I'm going to keep it. It's just going to sit in Scrivener. And that's cool. Because the thing is, I came down here, I worked on it, and I'm done for now. Because I'll be back again tomorrow. If it's not coming super easy, sometimes you have to push a little bit through it. But sometimes you just need to know when to let it go. And so I'm going Queen Elsa, and I'm letting it go. Let it go. I'm going to put on my light blue dress and go sing to the fjords. Or not. But that's cool, because that's enough for me tonight. And so I'm going to say night-night. And again, thank you for watching Nonfiction Brand. What are we calling this thing? Throw up the logo. BOOKWARD BOUND. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch BOOKWARD BOUND. My 301-day ongoing live stream streak that went all the way from, hey, I think I should try this, to I'm getting this book done by January 1st, 2021. That's it for me tonight. I'd like to invite you to check out the Nonfiction Brand podcast, which dropped yesterday. The latest episode is episode 85 with Matthew Sweezy, a really good interview with a guy who has a great book out called Context Marketing Revolution. Context Marketing Revolution. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Also, I invite you to join Nonfiction Brandversity, my free Facebook group. All you have to do is search Nonfiction Brandversity on Facebook. Ask to join the group. Answer 3 questions to prove you're not a bot, and you're in. That's all there is to it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Hey, theme music. Take us on out. All right, that's it for me tonight. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.